This is 25 Walnut Street here in Seymour, and take a look at these sandbags here. They're becoming a permanent fixture because of the Steel Brook. The owner here says it keeps flooding over and washing out their land. Take a look at this sinkhole they already had to fill in, and wait till you see what's back here around the back side of the house. Buono says this is all before Hurricane Irene. Just rainwaters will wash down around the side of his house and wash out part of his land. He said this was a giant sinkhole here, and before they filled it in, his wife was walking down here when it was raining really hard, and she got sucked underneath the sidewalk.
Late night hours of August 14th, I woke up to a sound. It sounded like a roar. I went to the front door, and the water was literally hitting the front of the house like a tidal wave. As we're walking down here, the water was flowing, and my wife screamed. And I turned around. I'm sorry. Oh. I turned around, and my wife's legs were underneath this sidewalk, which we filled in since then. And she had put her arms up to block her face, otherwise she would have smashed her face against the sidewalk.
Storms in July and August swept through the town of Seymour. Floodwaters tore up and washed through many homes. It was those waters that were the breaking point for John Buwana and his family. He says it was the fourth time that year that the trickle of the Steel Brook became a raging river in his front and side yard.
We can't even get a decent night's sleep once it rains because either I'm having an anxiety attack worrying about whether it's going to flood again, or I've got to stay up all night long to keep running in and out to check to see if the brook's overflowing.
Now the family says this is getting worse and worse every year, and they're trying to get some relief. So we decided to come here to Town Hall, where there's a meeting scheduled later on. We want to find out from the first selectman what kind of plans he has, if any, to help out this family to stop the brook from overflowing into their backyard.
You can't promise anything because you don't know what's out there. We are researching it. My emergency services manager, Tom Amy, is searching too.
Now, while the first selectman says the city is working on it to get Buwana into a program, Buwana says only time will tell. I'm Bob Wilson, on the scene in Seymour, News 8.